Hi, my name is Dom Virgilio, and I'm doing this from my home studio in Oregon in the United States. And for week number 6, I'll be talking about synthesizers. Specifically, I'll talk about how we can modify the oscillator waveform, the oscillator frequency, filter type, filter frequency, filter resonance, and the ADSR, or the amplitude envelope, in massive. And then I'll try to talk a little bit about how they're different from what we saw in the simple synthesizer for the lectures for this week. Is go up to File, New Sound right away. And what that does is it just blanks out everything for you. It gives you only the most specific things you need to start with your sound shaping. And as you can see, there are 3 oscillators here on the front panel. The blue designates that that one is active. So we're going to be going with a single oscillator. And the first thing that we want to look at is the oscillator waveform. And for this particular synthesizer, you have a little pick box here, and there's a variety of different waveforms. So for example, something real harsh, and then something softer would be like a sine triangle. It's a lot easier to deal with. So let's start with that for our oscillator waveform. The next thing is the oscillator frequency, and the way it's represented in massive is by pitch. And from a music theory standpoint, we're dealing with tones and semitones. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sweep here. So if I were actually on my keyboard and I do a tone, there's one. Okay, and that is 2 steps up. So you can hear for this guy, we'll do something. See how that goes up as we sweep? Then you have the filter type. So we have a basic tone and we're at a filter of none. Now let's change that to a low pass. You can hear right away the difference. We'll do an A-B comparison. No filter, and there's the low pass. Now when we selected low pass, these knobs gave us additional information. And here is, because we need to talk about the filter frequency, or in this case it's designated as the cutoff, and the resonance. And here's the resonance right here. And this just means it's not used, this NA. So we'll sweep again, this time on cutoff. So that's the cutoff frequency. And now for a given cutoff frequency, we're going to sweep the resonance. That's the resonance being swept. This is a little tricky with massive. It uses envelope 4. See, it has 1, 2, 3, 4 for the ADSR. And you have then the A, the D, the S, and the R all designated just like we saw in the various lectures. So we're going to just start modifying some things. And you can see you also have knobs for things. So maybe that'll be easier. I'll sweep on attack. See how that takes longer to achieve than this does. It hits it right away. And that's just the difference of the attack. And then for the D, we have decay. So this is if we sweep decay. So on that. And then we have ADSR. Okay, for this, it's actually easier to do it this way. We'll change the shape. See how that's at that level. And then here. So again, that would be a difference in the release, that sweep. And then you can also pick different curve types for this as well. Now, what we saw were in the lectures was a simple tone, a simple sinusoid, kind of mellow sounding. We've tried to approximate that with this sine triangle here. But really, massive can do lots of different things. Thank you very much. I hope that was helpful.